Welcome to the Chinacat podcast, and it's the Chinacat, and I'm so sorry about last time. I don't think I even came out with that. I had a problem with that has a mic on it. I had no idea with that, and for some odd reason, OBS decided to hey, let's turn the mic on. So the last podcast and stuff was echoey. Why? Because there's two mics going on at a time, and it was just me. But now I fixed it, and yeah, I even muted it. But yeah, happy Monday. Actually, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Um, yeah, again, I recorded last night. I recorded last night, and I cut it off because I was kind of eating. Um, I got really hungry. But the reason I got hungry because I was looking at good foods. Not like this. Yeah, it's jambalaya with what was it? Jambalaya with peas, and oh, the garlic bread looks great, and like the wine looks great, dude. You spent more on the bottle of wine than you did the whole fucking meal, dude. Like my bottle of wine cost more than the fucking meal. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but if I'm doing like wagyu steak or something, yeah, I'm going with something nice. Actually, the reason why I cut off my actual show last night, you never, you might see that only because it was really good. Um, it's because I got really hungry after the Marco Polite segment. I did the whole thing about why Gordon Ramsey cried, and then um, Asmund Gold, one of my favorite people I watch, and Tech Town and stuff. Yeah, I'm not even going. That's a whole different drama. But yeah, he was like commenting about Marco Pierre White about how you go to a restaurant, which is like one of the okay. This is like one of the shittiest things you can ever do in the restaurant scene. If you fucking are literally going out to eat and you decided to make a reservation for like a Michelin star restaurant, like let's say our God Anthony Bourdain's still alive, or Mark and Pierre White, or even like other chefs like Brian Sattler or something like a Frenchie or something. Or even other people. Would you want to disrespect them being late for your reservation and then bitch about it? Because yeah, I would fucking tell you go fuck yourself. Like you had one thing in life, one fucking thing to do in life was to get on time to a fucking reservation for food. You couldn't even do that. I cannot imagine what else you can do. Like, oh, I mean, I could tell you, I fucked up in times, but I can tell you one thing. I think for a fucking actual reservation for a food thing, that's one thing I'm gonna fuck up. Because I get it. I get everything about that. You ever understand? That's like, people that work in that industry isn't just bullshit, just bullshitting it, like not just doing the whole the mic with the microwave, or like not doing that. Like they actually cooking the food if you go in the right place. If they're actually microwaving the food, then well, it sucks to be you. Yeah, but yeah, no, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. And, yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Absolutely. And if you ever disrespect a attendant, one of the people that bring you the food, one of the people that help you out, unless they're a fucking bitch, if you ever disrespect someone that comes up and asks you for your food, you're the biggest piece of shit in the world. And again, Anthony Bourdain said it perfectly. I would never talk to you again. You're not my friend. Like, you have no interactions with me. Like, that is the most disgusting thing in the world, dude. Like, you have no fucking idea what they go through just to get you the food. They have to go through us. They literally have to deal with us. And I mean, I'm not saying like all chefs are like us, but like, let's be real. Like, we're a different breed. It's a good breed though. I mean, but we're a different breed. But like the servers, the waiters, the waitresses, they're, dude, they're built to withstand us chefs, us cooks, or line cooks, or sous chefs, or whatever the hell you are. Even the dishwasher, dude. They have to deal with us. We're the back. We're in the back, dude. That's why we're in the back. We're not in front. We're not like fucking putting, salt down our fucking hands and all that crap. No, we're in the back, dude. Doing the work of God, as far as I'm concerned. That's why, like, people like Marco P.I. or, Anthony Bourdain or Gordon Ramsey or, what's her name? A French lady. Oh, like half of them, dude. They're just like, they're beautiful people because let's be real. If you ever hang out with them in like a setting, in like the real world, you would see like one of them drinking, one of them like joking, probably have like, we're weird people. But I don't know why this even came up. One of my favorite, actually, I wanted to do this, and this actually did not make the last one, only because, like, this fucking thing decided to be like, hey, let's put my microphone on. So, like, I did this whole show, and I had literally, like, an echo back, and I'm not even using headphones right now. Only because I want to make sure I don't have echo back, and it sounds like I don't. So that's great. I love it. Look, you can ask me this when when I'm going to school. Like, yeah. Look, I'm not the best fucking video editor or nothing. Like, and again, this channel is not big enough for me even to hire somebody to do my video editing. Even if I was, I'd rather do it myself. But okay, there you go. Okay, so I did this. And this could be the third time I did this. So I already did this like video like 2 times. And last night, like, it was good. And then it was like, I'm hungry. And I paused it. And then my computer decided to shut off. Thank you. No, love you too. Shut off on me. So yeah, that's my excuse for this. But gonna start off this show after my ranting and raving like a madman with this beautiful man. His name is Marco P, right? And this is the reason why he made Gordon Ramsay cry, and he didn't. You cry because you cry. It's not like.
My reputation is a product of exaggeration and ignorance. Did I shout? Yes. Did I scream? At times. Service is service, and in service, chefs shout. This is Gordon.
He remains the only human being.
Dude, look at Gordon Ramsay, dude. Look at how like young that man is. It's insane. And even Marco, dude. Like he looks young too, dude. I mean, like for me as a chef, well, I'm not a chef. I'm a cook. I'm not a chef. I would never call myself a chef, only because I'm not up at Marco or Anthony Bourdain or what's her name? That French lady. Shit, I'm thrown off. Like even her, like beautiful. That's artful cooking. And again, I would say this in every fucking show ever made. Food's an art. Respect food. Food's an art form. It's not just you cook food and have fun. Yeah, we do ramen, hot dogs and stuff. Even a hot dog you can make look good, dude. Like food's an art form, man. So we respect it, and respect what you eat. Like eat like shit. Hey, you want some like you want McDonald's once in a while, or like you want like a Aussie dog or In and Out. I love In and Out, and it's perfectly fine, dude. Do her up, but like really, man, you can do all that in your kitchen as long as you can, you just learn like heats and all that type of stuff. Like cooking's not that hard, man. I mean, yeah, some of us are not going to be up there with, these two legends. I mean, I'm not going to be. I can tell you that. I mean, yeah, sure, like I can cook, but I mean, you ask me and Gordon Ramsay or Marco P. White, like let's cook side by side. I'm going to suck ass. I'm going to be looking over like, what are they doing? Hey, yeah, I mean, I can cook, but I mean, that's do like scrambled eggs next to I'd fucking suck. It's just it's like, but I feel like if I do like a form of something that I know how to cook, which would be like I'm a very good with Spanish food. It sounds weird, but yes, my one of my main foods that I cook is Spanish. I love Spanish food. I think it's delicious. Also, I'm French Canadian. I also have Irish in me and stuff. So we were next to Spain. We have our own things, and then the French had their own things, and the French came down to Louisiana, Cajun food. So yeah, no, I know all that type of food. So therefore, I know Spanish food. But yeah, I'm Spanish food. So I mean, if it was up to me or those two in this prime, when it's coming to Spanish food, I think I would be pretty level with them because they're more French cooks. Marco and even Gordon Ramsay, even if he says he's not, he's a French cook. He's Marco is a French cook, 100%, 100 fucking %. I can look this up for you right now. Gordon trained under a French cook, even though he is English, but his family's from, I think it was Italy and France. Like he has like multi, kind of like I do. Yeah, I'm Irish and French and a bunch of other crap. Um, so yeah, no, he prominently would be a French cook, kind of like Anthony or sort of. Okay, this is gonna kill me, dude. That nice old lady, dude. This is gonna kill me. I need to say her name. It's fuck. And I'm sure you all right now, like watching this video, being like, I know this name. Yes, I know you know this name. I know this too, but I'm fucking stupid and can't remember it. Sorry, it happens. French lady, French TV lady cook. I think that's what I mean. I really don't know how I can even look this up. My girlfriend's phone is in the toilet, so I can't do that. Shit. What was the name? It's like it's on the tip of my tongue, dude. She had a Julia Childs. Julia Childs. Yeah, Julia Childs, one of them. Absolutely a beautiful fucking cook. I love her. Her beef stew, a beef bourguignon, is fucking amazing. And again, Anthony Bourdain took after her for his. I mean, that should say something. I mean, that beautiful human being, that godly like person, Anthony Bourdain, took after Julia White or Julie Childs for her beef stew. That should say something. Even if it wasn't intentional, it was very close. And maybe, but Julie Childs, yeah, is another one of my favorites. I always forget her fucking name. It feels so bad. I do the same thing with music. I know a song. I like them a lot. I just fucking forget the name of the band because it's so much in my brain. I mean, it's not like it's like Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, or Grateful Dead or something. Like, hey, I'm not gonna forget that, but it'd be like one of those be like, what was that? I can't remember that. Like Asia or like Europe, or like those bands. The bands that during that time no one knew what to name the bands. So there was I was just name it after different continents. Europe, Asia. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Or Kansas. Oh, fucking Kansas. Carry on your wayward son. I fucking hate that song. Guar did a great cover of that, and they said the right thing. That dude with the big pyramid hair, they said they could just light it up, just goes poof. Like, dude, that hair was fucking atrocious, atrocious, fucking the worst shit in the fucking world, dude. I could not how could you be in a band and you have millions of dollars and you have hair like that? And you cannot say oh, it was the 70s. Fuck you, dude. There were people in the 70s with better hair than you. You had a pyramid that could be light on fire. You were running around the whole fucking stadium with your stupid fucking band playing a fucking song from Kansas. How dare you, dude? How dare you have shitty fucking hair in the 70s? I'm sorry. I know Jerry had shitty hair, or I mean, let's be real, 20 Iommi, that fucking hair, damn, dude. Dude, that's just go bald, dude. Bald's cool, dude. No one's, I mean, look at Kerry King, dude. No one's fucking talking about Kerry King. He's bald. Dude, still kick the shit out of you and probably play the best rhythm guitar in the world. It's okay, man. Just shave your head. I think he died, actually. I think he actually died. I shouldn't probably be talking shit about him. Okay, on to the next thing. I just ran on a rant about that crap. It's a weird thing. I don't know. That's I don't know. I have the worst from the 70s. All the people with the worst hairdos. It just drive me nuts. Did they not give you guys conditioner? Was that not invented? Were we that stupid back then, where we didn't have a conditioner, where your hair looks this big? I mean, I have thick hair. I do. I mean, yeah, it's gone a little bit, but it's pretty thick. But I mean, I use conditioner. I'm probably gay for the straight eye, whatever the hell you carry. I like my hair looking good. Sorry, I mean, I'm sure most men, if you don't, well, fuck you too. I had dreads. I tried to make them look good, and they just got heavy and smelly, and I chopped them off. Fuck them. But what you can't go back to is this shit. So tell me that ain't going to be your deathbed. I mean, that's not even Taco Bell, guy. That is a random ass gas station, probably in the middle of fucking nowhere in Missouri, probably Missouri or fucking Idaho, some shit like that, making tacos. And not only did you buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tacos, why any person needs 10 fucking tacos unless you're stoned or drunk? And if you're drunk, you shouldn't be driving. Then you're a fat ass. That afterwards, it's gonna be the worst life. It's gonna be the worst time of your life. The worst fucking time of your life. This is gonna be literally. This is gonna be the Super Bowl of not liking it. You're gonna be looking at this, being like, "Why did I do this?" Wait, next time, write down what I'm supposed to do. Like literally, like you should have went to Taco Bell. You would have had a better poop from Taco Bell than this, like random ass gas station in fucking Missouri or some ass fucking town. Like this is bad, dude. And you can't even see it, dude. I look at that and I already know exactly what's going to happen after I eat that. Okay, one, I'm going to put a stupid amount of hot sauce on that. And it's going to be hotter than, like, you should have, because I'm an idiot like that. But the grease, the meat in that, you can already tell, like, that's probably, like, 70 and 20 meat, where, like, 20% of it's, like, fucking fat. Because, you know, they were so cheap. They were like, "Hey, guy, do you have, like, any meat?" And they're like, "Well, I got this, like, 70-20 or whatever the fuck it is." Sure, we take that. That's how that went. 100% that's how that went. And those, like, you know, they probably went down to Ralph's and got that for, like, fucking $2. So they bought, like, you know, a whole pallet of them for, like, what? Like, $78, you know, give or take. Yeah, no, I know exactly how that worked. And sir, now you have the most bloodiest asshole in USA right now before the 4th of July, which is in, 4 days. Actually, 4 days. No, I'm being right. Yeah, 4 days. I mean, it's still fucking. Yep, still June 1st. So 4 days. So have fun with that. Have fun with your red, white, and blue poop. But we could go on to. Oh, well, we gotta watch. Okay. So. This is gonna be a weird one. I watched this. Actually, it was Tech-Town. Shout him out. Probably never watched this in his life, but I watched this. And this is a really fucking good documentary about food. Because we have the worst food in the world, dude.
To Japan, I quickly had this
shit,
weird feeling that something was off about the people here. I couldn't quite put my finger on it at first, but the more I looked around, eventually I realized what it was. Nobody's...
Because they're not fat. No one's fucking fat, dude. No one's eating at McDonald's. No one's eating fucking fat shit. They have a better diet than us. Their food in their fucking food in their their fucking school is way healthier than we ever would think of right now. There's a reason why every single fucking American is fucking fat. No, I'm sorry, but like when people say don't fat shame, you have to fat shame. Because I know several fucking people, and I know other people that know other people, and other people that know other people that said that fat shaming actually helped them get healthier. And they actually appreciate the fat shaming. So don't let the fucking those libtards and stuff tell you like don't fat shame and those big ladies that want to do like fat con and shit. Be like fast healthy. It's like no, dude, you're gonna be dead at fucking like 36. Like at my age, you're gonna be fucking dead because you're fat. You're healthy as shit. You don't walk. You don't do shit. That's how it goes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real with you. Look. I hate the people that tell people like, oh, like, yeah, like, feel good about yourself. But if you're likely to die in 3 years because your cholesterol is so fucking high because you're eating fucking fast food every 5 fucking days, like every day, 5 days a week, maybe like you cook like 2 days a week, and there's like what, like tortillas or like fucking burritos in the fridge. You're not doing like, good, like I do, like chicken rice, like, at least try to do some. I'm sure I post like weird foods that I cook, but most of that food is like actual organic. It's actual, like I go to a butcher or I go find, well, yeah, maybe not rice and shit. But let's be real, like, it's a lot healthier than this crap. You don't see me posting about McDonald's, dude. Yeah, I drink soda, but that's my sugar intake for the day. I don't eat chocolate. I don't fucking do that crap. Yeah, sure, maybe you could say vodka and, Sprite with a lime. Yeah, this is my sugar intake for the day. I barely do sugar. Sugar sucks, dude. Fuck sugar. Get off the sugar. It's terrible for you. It's fucking terrible. Get the fuck off of it. And they tell you right here. They tell you, like, even the kimchi. They eat the kimchi from America, from the kimchi from Japan or Korea. Totally different. We have sweet kimchi, which I don't understand because I like sour, spicy. I don't like sweet shit. I hate sweet shit. Probably why I'm not fat. But, I mean, I'm not fat shaming anyone. Like, I hope everyone, goes around and does stuff. I mean, your body's your body, but be proud of who you are. But also think about your family. Think about the people you gotta leave behind when you die, when you're 60, when you're 60 or you're 50 or 40 or whatever the fuck you are. Just saying, that's just how it is, dude. I mean, that's science. And I mean, I think most people went to school, and if you didn't, well, sucks to be you. But it is what it is, man.
America's obesity rate is almost 10 times Japan's obesity rate of just 4.5%.
The average American would be considered fat in Japan. You're like even American medium level fat.
They probably tell me I'm fat.
I didn't
I'm not
realize
fat,
that
dude.
because I was fitting in
Oh,
Australian
yeah,
people.
yeah.
But then when I came back to Japan, I noticed.
I mean, I'm
fat.
I'm not fat. I mean, I have a good build and stuff. Like I don't. Well, I got some rolls and stuff. I'm fucking like. Well, I'm fucking 36. Let's be real. I'm 36. I'm old. I'm not old, but I'm not old. I'm getting up there. I got some grays. You see the hairline. Do I care? I really don't fucking care, dude. No, I got a little weight. So no, I understand what they're saying. And you could say like, would you ask me, could I do better on my, nutrition and exercising? Absolutely, dude. And I've thought about it, and I'm just a lazy ass motherfucker that wants to play fucking Expedition 33 or fucking Fallout. That's how it goes. It's alright. Being real. Yes, I should probably exercise more. Have I thought about it? Absolutely. No, I have. Yeah, I absolutely have. And I think, it might be a change in my life. I've seen a couple of videos. I feel like I do need to do something. I'm getting, up there in age. And I do have to think about that. I do have a kid. I want to be there for him or at least be alive. You know, I don't want him being like, yeah, my dad died of being lazy and fat. That's the last thing I need him saying. I mean, yeah, I mean, it'd be funny as fuck. It'd be a meme, but it's, you know, theoretically, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather be still alive and send him, you know, yeah, be able to do shit, you know. But they're right, dude. Like, America has the worst diets in the fucking world. It's crazy
Way easier to
how
lose
bad
weight
this is.
in Japan than in the States.
But why? What's Japan's big secret?
Japanese people!
There's a million things it could be. Maybe it's green tea.
Right there, dude.
Or maybe
Why
it's
you
lower
fucking
smoking
there,
rates in
dude?
Japan.
Actually, no.
Well,
Smoking
no,
rates are
no,
higher in
smoking,
Japan.
yes.
25% of
Smoking's
Japanese
really
smoke,
bad.
but
I
only
have that
13%
problem.
Of Americans
Sorry,
smoke.
but
Maybe more people go
that's
to the
something I
gym
probably
here.
never read quit.
Actually, no.
Only 3.3% of people have a gym membership here, while 21% of Americans do. Maybe it's because everyone eats fermented soybeans for breakfast.
No,
Actually,
that's not
it's
true.
way simpler than that. The whole food environment is just different
Yeah.
in certain key ways.
In Japan, you actually cannot make excuse to gain weight.
Right.
But maybe in the States, maybe it's not the case because you're
There you go.
surrounded, you know,
There you
by
go.
lots of, you know, kind
Right.
of stuff.
Look, a clean fucking diet that you know how to do. You look up your like what you have, what you do in your life, how much like protein, how much everything you need in your life. You look at that, and then you take that, you maybe do a quarter. Because again, like unless you're sitting here like an athlete doing like crazy shit and you try to bulk up or do that crap, dude, a normal fucking person doesn't need a crazy amount of fucking carbs or protein and shit in their life. Yeah, I mean, we all get hungry, you know, eat some fucking, I don't know, fucking cashews or something. I mean, there's plenty of fucking really yummy, like, you know, diet, you know, things you can eat other than like junk food, like chips or, I mean, yeah, I know, I have a thing for salsa and chips, but even that, like, that's better than, you know, like Lay's chips or some shit. But no, they have the right thing. Like,
When I came to Japan all those years
even
ago,
like
I
the drink
basically
is
just
like this
ate whatever
big,
looked
dude.
good, and I was losing weight. So let's say you wake up, you get ready for the day, and you're off to get a good breakfast. What are your options? Well, per person, there are 15 times as many.
I wanted to do a video of that so bad. The wake up, what I was gonna do is so bullshit. Like I was just going, it's gonna be so splashy and just complete bullshit. I just want to do it, but I need somebody to film it for me. So, I have somebody. Well, my girlfriend. Hopefully, she would say yes. But I do want to do like a wake up video for that. But I'm gonna do like the most bullshit. Dude, that's the most idiotic thing in the world. And if you don't know, if you actually looked at that video and looked at it and thought, oh, well, that was real. That was not fucking real, dude. That guy was just putting on a show, dude. Like, if you actually believe that, then you're a fucking tard. And I'm sorry, dude. The retard's coming back, man. I'm excited for that. And if you put that in the whole category of people with special needs, you need help. Because let's be real, right? That here is just fucking stupid. It has nothing to do with that. So, if you think that word means special needs, then you need help. Not me. You need help. And you can seek help at www.fuckyourself.com. But on to the show.
Many fast food establishments in America compared to Japan. So the average American's breakfast options might look like
Hot cakes and sausage, our own egg McMuffin.
The breakfast burrito. For breakfast at Denny's, the Super Slam.
Single-handed.
Yo, the Super Slam.
I've never put in my mouth.
Denny's, man. Denny's at 2 o'clock in the morning is the golden
So there's
shit in the
McDonald's
world,
you can
dude.
go to here in Japan,
Yes,
but
I was
Japan
just
also
talking
has
about,
over
like, yeah.
4,000
Hey,
restaurants
sometimes you go after the bar, dude. 2 o'clock Denny's
places
is
like
the
Yoshinoya
best,
for just
man.
$4 you can get what is
Bang.
actually quite
Because
traditional
you're drunk.
Japanese
You don't give a
breakfast.
fuck,
A small bowl
dude.
of rice, fermented soybeans, roasted fish, and miso soup.
But let's say you don't have much
Think
time.
about
Let's say you
that,
just want to
dude.
grab something quick.
Think about this. That's a like daily, like even the school food. Like I'm not gonna do this whole video because we have a lot more to go on. But even the school foods like that, it's just way better for you. So I mean, you could say, yeah, like Japan's a small island, America's a lot bigger. We have a lot more other things to deal with, politics, shit like that. Uh, but really, that's kind of an excuse. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think it's an excuse. It could be eaten a lot better. I mean, let's be real. Our food sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love In and Out. Like, I love shitty food at the same time. But when it comes down to it, I mean, our kids should be eating better. I mean, you get up to my age. I mean, how much does it really matter? You know, once in a while, doesn't matter. I mean, we're gonna die at the same age. So, let's be real. Like a double double with animal style is not gonna fucking hurt me much as like a Dog's Dog from Dog and Hoss or fucking Sonic Dog or fucking a Whopper. What was that? Oh my god! I saw a video with the Whopper. I thought it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, no, I just went way too overboard with that one. Um, but that's like the shitty. I actually want to talk about this because I think this is really important. As a person that's a gamer, as a person that actually, plays games, I love games. I also love the preservation of games. A collector of vintage shit. This is a very important thing. And I don't want to start shit because I know I'm not going to start shit. I don't have enough people, but if I do the code, it might start some shit. But if you're from Europe, please vote for this. Stop killing games is something that is very important to our culture, very important to the pop culture, very important to everything. Because if you think about it, and I'm sorry, the dude Pirate Games, Thor, was wrong. He was very fucking wrong what he said, and I'm going to say it right here. Because I'm sorry, you can just go on and just watch it, dude. It doesn't matter if no one plays that fucking game. If you pay for that fucking game, you have every right to own that fucking game. You have every right to be able to play that fucking game. Even if there's 10 people on the fucking server, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. I pay for that game. I have the right to play for that game. There you go. That's what it's about. Easy, clean and cut. He's all like, well, you want the experience if not enough people on the server. I was like, yeah, we all know that, dude. That's not, that's the most dumbest take on anything ever. We get that. But the point is, if we want to go on there, dude, look at that. There's still people playing Doom online. I was on fucking Halo 3 online fucking 3 weeks ago. Just for random fun, dude. Yeah, there's people who keep up servers even after the thing. Look at Ashron's Call. I had a good friend named Phil. He was very into that game, Ashron's Call. And I remember when he said, they shut down that server. I was like, didn't you pay for that fucking game? I actually looked it up, and they still have a fucking server on there. It was just a couple of fucking people came together and kept it going, dude. So yeah, it can be kept going, dude. It has that idiot. I'm sorry, I actually looked up. I didn't look up to him, but I actually admired Thor. I thought he was a really cool person when I was watching him. After this, I was like, no, you have no idea what you make games for a living. Tell me that if one of your games becomes not popular, heartbound, what are you gonna do? You just gotta take off the server, like no one can play this again, take it away from you, like it doesn't have enough people, so therefore you can't play it. Yeah, like a bunch of people paid like $25 for that game. That's still $25. I mean, I can tell you I can get for $25. I can go down the street, get a burrito for like, $16 and like a pack of beer. Or I can go down and get a couple tacos and a couple of fucking Dr. Peppers. Or I can just get a big steak for $25. Yeah, I can get a lot more than getting a game that I knew that's gonna just get taken off the server because you just don't want to fucking keep it up like Ubisoft or the rest of those fucking people. So yeah, this is a very important thing, and you might ask, Mike, why are you doing something European? Well, you have to understand, everything starts from one thing. And again, if earlier in this show, I was talking about how I was fighting with my camera and like the mic. I didn't realize I had a mic on my camera and it was fucking with everything. This was at 511,000. It is now at 69,000. 69. We have to make jokes, but this is a big thing. So if you understand, if this actually passes in Europe, then America might do the same thing with software. You have to understand, we have to save software. Software shouldn't be thrown out. Think about it. Would you want a game like Chrono Trigger or Earthbound or Zelda or those games just be thrown out in the trash? You can never play those again. Never go back. You have a rainy day and nothing else to play. Go back to the classics. Why happen you can't do that? It's fucking shitty. Even with an online game, even with a small player account, even if pirate games, who's not pirate? His Thor. Saying oh, it's not gonna be the same if you don't have enough people on the server. It's dude, half the people. Dude, when I play a game, even on a server like Counter-Strike and shit, I don't give a fuck how many people on the server, dude. It's my game. It's not gonna be the same, dude. I play fucking Republic, Star Wars Republic online off of Steam. That game's been online for fucking shit, dude. Since I was in high school, dude. Game looks like shit. There's still a fucking bunch of people playing it, dude. Never got taken down. Still up there. Look at fucking Fortnite. That game looks like shit. Everyone's like, oh, Fortnite is dude, that game looked like shit. The game looks like shit. I played the game. Did I enjoy it? Not really, dude. No. It is stupid. People like it. Hey, God bless you. Looks like shit. So yeah, you all these arguments on why the game should be taken down is not a good argument. It's just the fact people pay for this. Don't take it down. There's a card game that was taken down. I forgot. I think it was Ubisoft. But this, please, if you're from Europe, please vote for this. And please, if you're some Senate or some fucking goddamn governor or whatever watching this video, and if you're watching it, God bless me, dude. Fuck. Please do something about this. You have to understand, if we're gonna sit here and say that Andy Warhol's fucking painting of a fucking goddamn can is a fucking piece of art, can we say video games are fucking art? I'm sorry, I hate Andy Warhol. I'm sorry, I'm that guy. I don't like that dude. I don't think any of his paintings fucking autistic. Yes, I do like the Velvet Underground. I do like those bands. But your stupid pain in a fucking Campbell's fucking soup can is not fucking good. As many people have done that before. Somehow you stupid asshole got through with that. And you know what? Fuck you and fuck your art. And, you know, I think your art sucks. Sorry. But I think actually people that did games took their time, made games like Fallout or, you know, the Baldur's Gate games, D&D games, fuck, even like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Digimon, one of those crap. Like, at least they had artistic values in the games. I mean, look at Magic card, dude. Look at this. A couple Pokemon. Look at this shit. Andy Warhol made a fucking thing with a, like, even video games. Like, all these art form, like, these new age, it's like comics or anything else. Even baseball cards. I mean, look at some of these things. I mean, if you haven't been on, like, one of my shows when I did, like, some of these, like, arts on, like, these cards, even though that's Magic. I mean, even Pokemon, dude. Some of my Pokemon cards, yeah. I mean, yeah, you might be like, well, they just look like stupid cartoon characters. I was like, yeah, but people drew those. People drew those. People took time to draw them, and get paid to draw them. And you're sitting here bitching about it. And you could say the same thing about Andy Warhol. I mean, I don't think he was paid to draw a fucking can of fucking soup. But, I mean, that's a little bit better than a can of soup if you ask me. Yeah, no, I mean, I do like the Velvet Underground and the Reed and stuff. I mean, I'm a musician myself. But, I mean, again, I don't like that. But the whole point of this whole rant I did was stop killing games. So if you're from Europe, if you watch this, please, in the next couple of days, please get this going. Because we don't need anything lost. We don't need people taking down games that people pay for. It's a fucking bullshit fucking economy we're going into right now with all the fucking people saying that you don't own games. Even the guy from Borderlands 4, fuck Borderlands 4. I would never pay for that fucking game in the first fucking place. Especially when he says, like, oh, well, if you like the game so much, you figure out a way to pay for it. It's like, no, dude, I'm going to pay fucking $90 for a game that probably isn't going to be that good. Even the movie sucked. No one talked about... Who talked about Borderlands movie? No one talked about it. Everyone said that sucked. I didn't even look at that game. I forgot that even was made. Like, I'd rather see another, like, a Street Fighter remake that is terrible than watch that movie. At least a Street Fighter would be funny. It looks like the, like that really bad Mario movie. And honestly, the one that came out now, I'm saying like one from the 90s with, the dude from the, fuck that movie. He's a good actor. I just don't like him in like half the movies I see him in. Well, other than, what's that, Con Air. He was like really good in that. What's his name? John Leguizamo. He was Luigi in that movie. Even that movie was terrible, but you know what? We still talk about it nowadays. Because, I mean, it's kind of like Dolph Lundgren Punisher. Like, it's so bad it's good. Like, you gotta talk about that to the day it dies. The day you die or anything. I think it's so bad it's good. You can't do that anymore. The 90s and the 80s, like, I feel like movies those days they just killed it. Even, like, Cobra, that movie with Sylvester Stallone when he was in his house in Hollywood. I think he's done Venice Beach. He takes, like, his pizza and he cuts it. It's like really sliced. He eats it. You know, like, dude, I was like, I have pizza like 5 days old. What the fuck? Why are you cutting like this. I'm so tough. I only eat like one bite of pizza once every couple of days. I'm gonna clean my gun. All my shit's in the fucking... Like, why is there shit in the refrigerator to clean your gun? Please, anyone that actually, like, I do... I know about guns, but I mean, if you own a gun, you keep your cleaner kit in your refrigerator, please, like, text me, DM me, and let me know why, because I'm still trying to figure that out myself. And in the egg cot, like, he opens it up, like, you thought, like, oh, he's gonna do pizza and eggs. And I was like, oh, no, he's just gonna clean his gun. And he's cutting that in half. Oh, no, that's a small piece of, that's one bite of pizza. The fuck's going on right now, guy? Yeah, no, that's, and that's why we need to preserve, not even like video games, online games that we all pay for. We gotta preserve shit like that, dude. I mean, in another 20 years, I want to be able to, like, show my kid that and be like, yeah, this is what they were making in the 80s. That and, like, RoboCop or Predator or The Thing, Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China. You just go down, like, the great, Lethal Weapon, Die Hard. Oh, it's one of the greatest movies in the fucking 80s, dude. Dude, you can't make movies like that anymore. You know why? 'Cause people suck. They're pussies. Easy as that. It's just easy as that, dude. People just don't make good movies anymore. Everyone's worried about hurting someone's feelings or something. Just make a good movie, dude. No one cares. If they do, then they shouldn't care. But, so yeah, I'm sorry about going off on that, guys. The fuck's on all my neighbors and shit? What in the fuck's going on with my... Cool, awesome. My mouse is... I gotta calibrate this. So, you ever want to be a really big shitbag? Like, just the biggest shitbag in the world. Someone that is so fucking pathetic and angry at themselves, probably angry at the world, hates everything, that you have to kick a beautiful beagle. This gotta be the most beautiful thing in the fucking world. Because if you are so intolerant, you're such a pathetic asshole that you have to kick a dog. Because again, you're a piece of shit. Your life sucks. Your dad probably went out, got a pack of cigarettes, never came back, probably because you looked like a fucking turd. And I'm not saying that like I'm saying you're a fucking idiot. You look like an idiot. Not that you have a disability. No, nothing like that. If that happened, then that guy's that guy's a piece of shit. But you're just like the most... You suck, pretty much. That you kick a dog and you got deported for that. There you go. I think this has got to be the most awesome thing that ever happened in the history of man. And if it's not happened, I wish it did. Man arrested, deported for violently kicking member of Jewel's Beagle Brigade. Look at that little puppies. How dare you, dude? If I saw you kick a puppy like that, I'd probably kick the shit out of you myself. I do not condone violence on my channel. I do not like violence. But I have to say one thing. I do not condone animal abuse. And I think if you abuse an animal, you're the biggest piece of shit in the fucking world, and you deserve whatever comes to you. I'm not going to say those words. And you think the words I'm going to say, you're probably right, and those are the words I am thinking. But, again, if you are thinking that same thing with me, cheers. Look at that beautiful puppy. Oh, my God. So, a 70-year-old Egyptian man pled guilty this week on federal charges after kicking a U.S. Customs and Border Patrol detective dog eluded an undeclared oh fuck, I can't even say that word. It's some type of fucking food from not here. Products in his baggage in Dulles Airport on Tuesday. So Dulles Airport, I'm pretty sure that's Texas. And you lucky that's the only thing that fucking happened to you, dude. If that was Texas, Dulles Airport. All right, hold on. We will look this up. Oh, it's Dulles Airport. I'm pretty sure that's Texas. I know it's Dallas Airport, but Dulles, I'm pretty sure it's Texas, but I might be wrong. Can't do even airport. Oh, it's Virginia. It's Virginia, Dulles Airport, Virginia. According to my Google, I think VA is Virginia, right? I think Virginia. But yeah, no, I was kicking dog in Virginia, dude. USS Grand Alexandria Customs and Border Patrol, yeah. Look, I can get the whole thing. We're not gonna read through this whole thing, but there's a thing called when you like fly on a plane too much and you get crazy. There's a thing. I know Mice Critical talked about this. If you ever watch his videos about people going crazy on planes, that's a thing. If you watch my videos, I've talked about people going crazy on planes. I love that shit. I don't love it. I wish people won't do it, but I mean, it's a thing. I mean, it's diagnosed. So I mean, I'm ain't no doctor. I do computers. I don't do fucking doctor work. I cook and I do computers. Ask me about fucking health. I mean, I can tell you what I know from what I read, but if you ask me like, hey Mike, what do you recommend? I'm like, I would not recommend it damn thing to you, but if you want to hear what I have to say, I wouldn't fucking recommend it to you. But if you want to listen to it, fuck yeah, dude. Again, I'm no doctor, dude. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I've lived this long, so I guess I have some health. I do. I look sweaty as fuck. I have the worst. That's one thing I do have is the worst thing about looking at myself. Not because I think myself looks great. I think I look fucking terrible, but I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, dude. If you want to be this much, who's this man? His name is Haman Rob. I'm not even gonna say his name. Only out respectfully. Where he's from, I don't want to disrespect. I can't pronounce names worth of shit. But you ever see that name? That man kicks dogs and he's a piece of shit. Can I tell you the truth? I think he's being their life. You want to kick a beautiful puppy like that? Yeah, you should get life in prison, dude. Fuck you. Like, you don't do that shit. How much a piece of shit are you to kick a big, beautiful puppies? He's just trying to do his fucking job, guy. Come on. Even that beautiful puppy has a job. Get the fuck out of here, guy. Airplane. I get it. Everyone gets anxious on an airplane. I'm the same way. I hate flying. When I fly, I fucking hate it. I ain't gonna lie, I get pretty intoxicated on an airplane. Not to a point where I get landed in like fucking Missouri and they could throw me off a plane, but enough where I can deal with it and still get off a plane. And then my family and friends have to deal with me afterwards. But I think most of them already know. Like, I do not like. I hate heights. I have the worst fear of heights. Like, you don't get me on. You don't get me on a. You don't get me on a ladder, on a roof. Nothing. No, I'm good, dude. I like the ground. I'm a mammal. I like the ground. I was born on the ground. I'm gonna die on the ground. Ain't get me on a plane. God didn't give me wings. And you stupid little two fucking furries that probably did that, like, what, with something brothers. Yeah, fuck, Wright brothers. Yeah, fuck yourselves. I like my ground. Yeah. And I'm going to stay on the ground the whole time. Yeah, no, I fly once in a while. But, yeah, I'm very, I take an edible now, but I try not to drink as much. Try to take an edible and fly. Just sleep. I really don't like to fucking fly. It scares the shit out of me. And people would tell me, like, safe ways to travel, you most likely die in, like, a car accident. I'd rather not even think about that, but, like, the fear of falling out of the fucking sky to your death, like, you have 20 seconds to know your doom. That's 20 seconds of you knowing that, oh, I'm about to fucking die right now. What the fuck am I supposed to think? Like, oh, I don't know, dude. Like, I have no fucking idea. Well, yeah, I'm going to think about my son, the people I love, the people I care about. But I'd rather not do that. That seems cool. I mean, if the time comes, if there's a guy upstairs and he needs me, I'd rather not know and go upstairs and be like, hey, what the fuck you need? I mean, that's cool. But yeah, no, I just don't like the feel of falling. Same thing with drowning, dude. That's why I don't like cruise ships. I fucking hate cruise ships. Cruise ships are the worst fucking shit on the fucking planet. Cruise ships are literally the vacation for people that go to Walmart. They're the fat fucking people that go to Walmart that doesn't want to do anything. So they're like, hey, let's do cruise ships. So your fat ass gets on a fucking cruise ship for fucking 7 days. And the same fucking thing, and I gotta smell your ass. Because they got fucking unlimited fucking food for your fat fucking ass. Unlimited everything else. Your drunken ass falls off the fucking ship. We all have to care about that. But your dumb ass fell off a ship. I'd be like, oh, fuck you. I mean, you dumb enough to fall off a ship, then fuck you. So yeah, no, I don't like fucking cruise lines. I think fuck cruise lines. They're for fat people. Sorry. And you'd be like, this is bad. I'm like, sorry. I'm calling it out of this. Cruise lines are for fat people. You go on Disney Cruise Line. Dude, if you go on a Disney Cruise Line, you're probably a fucking child molester who is fat. There we go. I think Disney people are child molesters. Easy as that. I mean, it's not wrong to, like, go to Disney and hang out with your friends and have a good time, dude. And never been to Disney. Nothing wrong with that. It's the Disney people. They go on TikTok and they do little dances at Disney. And they're, like, fat and they're, and they have no kids. It's just them. Dude, you have something wrong with you. You have a big wrong with you. Nothing wrong with going there and just like, hey, I want to go, like, I want to go to Star Wars World and stomping, and you're like fucking my age. Yeah, I mean, anyone my age wants to go to Star Wars World. But we're not going to make a TikTok out of it. We're going to go there. We're going to enjoy it. We're not going to tell anyone about it until we left. But yeah, I went there. It was fun. I saw Obi-Wan Kenobi. I got a lightsaber. Cool. Awesome. That's awesome. And it's great to probably see it up next to my NCR flag or the dude that painted for the Batman the Animated Series. One of the greatest fucking animated cartoons in the 90s. It's like shit like that. Like, yeah, that's cool. But when you saw you dancing and you're fat and you're eating all the food, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's big bad. Fuck off with that. Oh, dude, this whole thing went into like a big spiral, went down the whole drain. I'm so sorry, everyone. We have anything else like? Okay, this wasn't really. This was fucking crazy. Speaking of Disney World, riders at the new Tilt roller coaster at Cedar Point got stuck on open day. Oh, damn, dude. Is Cedar Point? I think Cedar Point was like Ohio or something. I have no idea. So super newest roller coaster and its feature. Well, it pretty much got stuck, man. Look at that. Dude, no way, man. Dude, no. I am okay with that. I actually said this to my buddy Brandon, one of my good friends. This is kind of inside joke. I do not like roller coasters. As I said, I don't like flying, so you could probably understand. I don't like roller coasters, and I take that back. I do like some, like the Batman and Six Flags, Springfield, Massachusetts. I do like that one. The Superman, no, I passed out on that. This, I passed out on. I like weird. I like dangly with my legs. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. But this, I would literally shit my pants. I would literally shit my pants. I would literally, it would be raining down. Slayer would have to rename their song Raining Piss. Because that's what would happen. If you got me stuck up there like that, no. That's bad. That's very bad for everyone and me. But I feel so bad for everyone up there. But it seems like in the article, no one got hurt and stuff. It was always good, so we can laugh about it and have a good time. Because you don't want to laugh about people getting hurt. Sometimes. There's some things you kind of be like, yeah, well, you can't deserve. No one deserves anything like that. But yeah, we can all have a good laugh and stuff. But yeah, dude, this is fucking brutal, dude. I was like, holy shit. Oh, there's a roller coaster, the Thunderbolt. I was talking to my friend. I said, if I need a back adjustment, that'd be the ride. Cause I remember like us being shit like fucking 2021 riding that shit. I always told him, dude, I get whiplash on this shit. It's a wooden roller coaster. It flies. You get the whiplash, man. You get the whiplash. I might actually tag him in this. Hopefully, I would love to have him on here, just like so we can just talk about like our old little escapades and stuff. Had some fun times. But yeah, no, he always like maybe go on the Thunderbolt. I get whiplash so bad. Even if it wasn't whiplash, dude, you can feel it in my back. But excuse me, sorry, I had a moment. Yeah, no, something like this. Yeah, no, it's always good to go back and remember the good old times and just be like, yeah, I remember going on like rides like that and thinking that, and it happens to people 20 years later. I'm like, yeah, well, this is not me. And at least you guys survived. That's all that matters. You can laugh about something like this as long as they survive. If something did happen, that would really suck, dude. I would not be covering this. I probably wouldn't even talk about this. Because again, like, no one wants to see people die. Unless you try to go down to the ocean, you see the Titanic, and you pay like a couple $1 million, and it blows up on you. That's your own fucking fault. Excuse me, that thing still kind of bugs me. I feel bad for the kid. The rest of them, no, I don't. No, I feel bad for the kid. So, I want to know for the Florida man, who is Matt Geitz? I think that's his name, Matt Geitz, because he looks like this man. Hammerhead. You ever seen the Spider-Man comics? Spider-Man cartoon? He looks like fucking Hammerhead. I have no idea, but his name has went up for doxing his girlfriend's or his wife's pregnancy, which who gives a fuck? I don't care what gender your kid's at. But he also has tried to make things for Florida decrimination of marijuana, which I think you guys should probably already had that 10 years ago. I mean, come on now. But, that's we all know why. Even I have friends that even like are pretty pro like South and stuff like that, and even like they're like, why is weed not legal? I was like, I don't fucking know either, dude. Probably guys like this, but I mean, again, like he had the whole thing with that. But yeah, like somehow he doxed his girlfriend. I have no idea. You want to read this? Please read it. I ain't going on his TikTok. I just thought it was funny because look at him. Dude, he looks like a 50s like rockabilly guy, or he looks like, again, Hammerhead. I think it's more Hammerhead. And he's from Florida, so it makes perfect sense. But the real Florida man news is this man. Florida man dubbed Son of the Year steals thousands from late mother's estate, deputy says. How can, like, dude, you gotta be the biggest piece of shit for this, dude. Like you deserve whatever you got. I mean, unless your mother's that big of, I don't know. You shouldn't do that in the first place. Don't steal from anyone. Unless it's Hitler. You can steal from him. Because he's a piece of shit. I don't know. Theft occurred within days of his mother's passing, officials said. So this is from Bonwell. Actually, I'm going to try to find a YouTube of this because I really don't feel like fucking talking about it. I just talked for a minute. I know you guys will be like, oh, please, Mike, talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm just going to let other people talk about this. Then I'm going to monetize it. Well, I'm not going to monetize it. I'm probably YouTube, but I'm going to talk about it. I just, you do this for so long, or you do this long enough at once. Because, I mean, this ain't it. I'm still going to play Expedition 3-3 for the next 5 hours. So I'm going to be, and I'm going to stream it. So, yeah, you understand. Like, I'm not even talking this. I got another 5 hours of talking to this. Nope, the vodka and vodka, lime, and juice. I don't drink. And if you go drink responsibly. Don't fall down in stress and stuff, and don't be a burden to other people. If you have an alcohol problem, you need to call the Ghostbusters. Call the Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call? The Ghost. Oh my God. Okay, so you remember I was talking about Stop Killing Games. So, this is going to be a random off-the-cuff shit. We were going to talk about Florida Man, but I think this is going to be really important. I'm going to talk, I ain't going to talk about this. I'm going to do this really quickly, and then we're going to go back onto this. But, if you don't know who Mutahar is, and if you've been on YouTube for whatever, if you're my age, then you're a fucking idiot, and you should probably check out Mutahar. He's a very educational. He's very good at what he does. And I've learned a lot from for computers and stuff I do just, and I love watching videos. And he's very educational. He's very good at talking and stuff. But he's been covering the same thing I just covered. And I just got.
People that come together probably every night to play the super old PS2 game.
This just came up. And I'm just going to throw this up here.
On my PlayStation 2, change some settings around, and connect to the server.
So
and
if you
have
don't
a
know him,
fun night. And you know what, ladies and
if you don't
gentlemen?
subscribe to
It's
him,
possible
fuck you.
because this game isn't dead. I can't say that for every single game that we played, but if you know me, game preservation is really important. And obviously, campaigns like Stop Killing Games or something I want to promote. Now,
There
this is
you
like
go.
the third video very recently that I've
There are
talked about
plenty
this.
of us that
And
want.
If you're wondering why I'm super passionate, it's because I actually think Stop Killing Games can change the way gaming is preserved in the future. But I do want to make this video as sort of a video that shows you examples of games being preserved.
I only want to throw it on here really quickly before we go back on the floor, man. Only to show you that there's other people who are bigger in this like atmosphere, bigger in like the YouTube community, bigger in the Twitch community, bigger in like the fucking Kick now. Because now like Kick is getting smarter and getting like good people like Tectone and Asmongold and stuff on their shit. And now fucking Hassan. Fuck you, you fucking fag. Excuse my language. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. He is like, he's a piece of shit. But like, this is important, dude. Think about it. Again, like, you know, you want to play a game from fucking PS2. You want to play a game from like the Xbox years, like Halo 1, dude. Yeah, you'd be like, well, Mike, you can go on like the store. There's a difference between going for like a remastered version that's on like the, you know, the Xbox store and going for the original OG copy that wasn't online. You sit at your like CRV TV with your like, you know, like the 5-minute made fucking Papa Gino's pizza, your Mountain Dew. Those are the good years, dude. Those are the best years. Best years of my life, dude. I can say, like, those are the good years. Nothing to beat those. And this is what it's about. It's not about online games. It's about more than that. It's about online games right now, but it goes out more. It goes to a point where we can tell Nintendo, hey, remember those games that, like, were on, like, the NES? That maybe I remember because I'm fucking old like that, or other people remember from Blockbuster you picked up and like this game sucked, but you know, nowadays when I go back and play it, but I have to, you know, either get like a fucking, you know, get a ROM for it or ask somebody if they have it and borrow it. Like, no, like it should be preserved. I should be able to buy it or at least get it. And not pirated. Because again, pirated versions doesn't pay for shit. Do what you will. Feel what you feel. I'm not going to sit here and say pirating is good and nothing, but I'm going to say that at this point, when games are dying and you paid money for a game, dude, if you paid money for a game, dude, pirate that shit, dude. You paid for it. You already paid for it. And they're going to take it from you. You can't get it again. And somebody has it and they have it up online, dude. You paid for that shit, dude. Grab that. Nothing wrong with that. You already paid for it. If you could show you paid for it, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't do it if you don't own the game. No. Don't do it. That's a good thing. Like I was like, I don't think I was talking. I forget I was talking about this, but I have Xbox Pass. I pay like $20 a month. I get like, you know, upcoming games. You know, I got Oblivion, Expedition 33. That's the whole reason why I got that. But that's what I was talking about. Is like, see, shit like that, like, when I got Expedition 33, and again, after this is what we be playing. So if you want to stay, I'm just gonna kick back, relax, probably for the next fucking 4 or 5 hours, or until I pass out in my chair, probably playing that game. The reason I bought the game, because of that past, I played the game. I was like, this game's absolutely fucking amazing, and I want to give money to this company that it's a small company that deserves the fucking money. They deserve payment for what they did because it was so beautiful. And you asked me, like, well, does Ubisoft with, like, the new, Rainbow Six or anything like that? As a person that, again, where is it? I still keep this here to remind me of the good times. Remember this? Remember this, kids? Reminds me of the good times. Keep it right up here, right next to where I don't have anything to play this. You know why? Because I remember the good times. I remember when me and my friends used to play fucking Rainbow Six. It was fucking good times. We'd talk shit for fucking hours, dude. One of my friends that I used to play with passed away earlier this year. So maybe rest in peace, Mike. Same name as me, but good guy. He was an older man, but yeah, again, it was most of us guys like. We did a couple of things like for like what do you call it, rank masters and stuff like that on different play mats. I think we won like fucking 4th place once. But yeah, it was most of us like older guys that it's fucking it's a beautiful game. Again, this is a game. If this doesn't pass, Ubisoft can just take a game like this. I know they just came out, Rainbow Six Siege X or whatever, but if just think about it for a second, kind of like Counter-Strike or any like even any like the fucking any of the Steam games, like any Half-Life games, they just take them down. You can't ever play them again. All that shit you just paid for, gone. Yeah, it is a really important thing. And it's sad to see somebody that is not even a creator on like YouTube, but like somebody who actually makes games. Makes fucking games. His dad made World of Warcraft. His dad was a fat dude on South Park on World of Warcraft. It is insane to know, and absurd to know this man thinks the way he does about like, well, it's not enough people on there. We just take it down. And it's like, what, dude? So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could do that with World of Warcraft. I mean, yeah, I mean, everyone would fucking talk shit to me about that. But like, oh, there's tons of people on there. How many people play like fucking the OG fucking WoW? OG WoW. O fucking G WoW. Took in the Asmon Gold WoW. The real World of Warcraft. Not many. They do like the fucking the niche shit, like the just clout shit. Look, I never got into that crap, but I can tell you, I like Warcraft, real Warcraft, like actual Warcraft, Warcraft 1, 2, 3, Starcraft, Diablo. I love all of them. Some of my favorite games. Well, no, not so much. But again, like imagine. You spent all that money, all that years on WoW. And, it's down to like 1,000 people. But you still play, you still have fun. You guys still doing fucking boss missions or do whatever the fuck you guys do in WoW. They just shut that shit down. Tell you, well, all that money you just spent. There you go. How the fuck do you feel? I spent money on this shit. We just took it down. How would you feel if they did that? You feel like shit. You feel wasted. Your money is wasted. Capitalism. Capitalism is great in certain aspects, but this is like bad capitalism. It's good capitalism. That's bad. Oh no, it's completely shit. Completely shit, dude. So yeah, no. I'm sorry, but I know again, ranted on this a long time, but I'm very passionate about this. Again, I grew up with games. I grew up with all these games. And it sucks like right now to know that like sometimes like you take a game that we could all love. Like one of my favorite games that people don't remember is Blue Stinger. Blue Stinger was a Dreamcast game. And you could ask anyone, they probably won't remember it. Yeah, I could go up to like Nintendo and be like, you gonna come out with Blue Stinger? Be like, what the fuck's that? Well, Dreamcast. Like, why the fuck we? I'm like, didn't you guys buy Sega? Yeah. Why would we do that? That's why. And again, like there's people like me, and there's actually a whole group on Reddit that love Blue Stinger. That game's great. I love that game. Actually, I kind of want to go back. I actually want to do a whole video about that game after I do the whole electroshock therapy that I'm going to do later on this week. After I do I got a lot of videos. I'm trying to do more. Like I said in my last video. But if you had, shit that is saved for art forms that people actually took their time, made, got paid for, and maybe want their art be shown for the rest of their lives, not be lost in fucking in the gutter and shit. Yeah, I would say that's a good thing. And it's really fucking cheap. So yeah, I think actually, tell you I'm just gonna end it this. This video is a whole thing about just preserving games, man. Preserving art forms. Even if it doesn't look like an art form for you, if you look at games being like, oh, it's just like things that little kids, want to play and stuff. Hey, whatever, you want to have that, your head up your ass, that's cool. But if you actually a person that actually look at it being like, oh, a person actually took that time to create this, even if it's like Super Mario Brothers from fucking 1985, or it's Donkey Kong, or Pong, or whatever, fucking Tetris or whatever from Russia. People took that time to create shit like that. People played that. People talk about it to this day. Therefore, I think it should be thrown away like they're doing with games right now, with games on stream, with like a card game. Like, we take it down off. It should be the same idea. You need to preserve all games. Doesn't matter if the game doesn't succeed. Doesn't matter. Should be preserved. Hey, maybe I want to try out Marathon. Because he stole a bunch of shit from our artist. But I still want to try to play that game. Not the old one, but the new one. I should be able to do that. If you came out with it, which never happened. Trust me, I don't think that game's going to come out. I mean, dude, that that whole thing was bad, dude. I watched that. I had to I wish I live streamed that. That was terrible, dude. That the artist knew he fucked up. And that Marathon's an old game, from the DOS years and all, even the Doom years and shit. But yeah, Doom. Look at Doom. Is Doom still readable and available for everyone? Absolutely. Bethesda doesn't. I think that's what this is the beauty of Bethesda. Even their old games from the Elder Scrolls 1 and 2, even Fallout 1 and 2 wasn't even on Bethesda. That was a whole different thing. They still have it, dude. That's preservation because people still want. So yes. So Pirate Software, fuck you. I thought you were better, man. I thought you wanted games to be preservated. We could do the same thing with your game. We could just throw it in the trash. Let's do that. Heartbound. If you own a Heartbound, just delete it. Delete that fucking game. See how he feels. Delete all the fucking games and then see how much money you make. Are you talking about like people taking games off that you pay for off of server because it's not good enough because there's not fucking billions of people on this fucking server? That's stupid, dude. That's the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Sure, yeah, it's not optimized. Yeah, I want to like go on and play with a couple people, but dude, if I'm playing a game that I've been playing for years, even 5 people on there, 5 of my friends, and that's it. That's all. I'm still having a good time, dude. Still a good time. Yeah, your argument is irrelevant. Your argument's stupid. I expected more from you as a creator, as somebody who actually makes games, pirate software. Like, you actually make fucking games, dude. Heartbound. I remember on actually Christmas. I didn't really, I'm out here by myself, so my girlfriend does her things and stuff. So like on Christmas and stuff, I was on your stream, and I gave you like $5, and just being like, hey man, like happy Merry Christmas. I'm lucky I have like a stream that's actually like a lot of people like don't have families, or the rest of the families who have a place to go and hang out and talk and shit. It's a cool thing. I thought you're a cool dude. But I can't get behind the whole niche shit where like you don't want games to be put, but I'm sorry guys. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry this went so long. This is like actually like a really like something I do care about a lot and I want to talk about. And again, as a gamer, as somebody that still game to the day I die, play Pokemon and all that, any crap that love it all, dude. Brings us joy, brings us comfort. We deserve it. And again, like I love going back to GoldenEye or Super Smash Brothers for like and N64 or shit like that. It's beauty. Or games that even on like online that maybe like 6 people play. Guess what? Maybe those 6 people I'm playing with and we playing this game, it might be a good fucking time. It'd be a joyful time. I might stream this. I might have good streaming content. You already know because you want to fucking stop all games. Yep. And if you tell me I'm wrong, you might well tell fucking Moist Critical he's wrong. Asmon Gold, and the rest of them. Tell them they're all wrong. We're all wrong about telling you're fucking wrong. About us just trying to enjoy our fucking lives. So. I can subscribe if you're new to here. If not, much love. I love you and cheers, guys.